Hello and welcome to the World's Toughest Road Pacific 2024 for the arrival of our seventh team. These are bringing it in for America. Yeah. We have got human powered potential. Thank you so much, everybody, for joining us live here on YouTube. If you haven't done so already, make sure you're liking the live, make sure you're sharing it. Tell your friends and family what these guys have just done with their last 41 days. They have spent on the mid-Pacific from California all the way here into the beautifully stunning Kauai. And look at those Hawaiian suits that they're wearing.
Oh, we go. Catching a few more waves.
Crisp and fresh. They kept those suits just for today. They said they were very excited to be putting on some clean clothes, I bet. 41 days these guys have been rowing. They started in Monterey, California on the 8th of June.
Guys, the last meter.
8th of June.
Yeah. Come on. Yeah.
They just managed to hear their friends, family, and supporters all the way there on the pier in Hanalei Bay. 8th of June to the 19th of July. Imagine that. And boy, has it been tough.
Come on, guys, last strokes. Come on. Yeah.
These guys have put everything in it. And it's all self-supported.
Come on.
They do all the rowing themselves. There's no engine. There's no getting off the boat. There's no support boat out there with them. They are in it on their own.
Come on.
And these guys had the ultimate aim to find a cure for Parkinson's. Absolutely tested to the limits in doing so. Human-powered potential have inspired not just the Parkinson's community globally, but also many more people beyond. Just shy of 6 weeks at sea.
Last strokes.
Scott there in the front, supporting Pat.
And the last 3 strokes. Come on, boys.
The team consists of Patrick Morrissey, Peter Durso, Brendan Cusick, and Scott Foreman, and they've done it!
Welcome!
Keep your messages of support coming in, and make sure you put your messages not just in the live chat, but also in the comment section of the live. We're going to edit the live so that for the watch back viewers, or if you'd like to watch it back yourselves, you will get the edited version. And we want to see all those comments of support so that these guys can see them as well, as it tends to cut out the live comments. Oh, the relief. I said as they were coming in, they looked so relaxed, you know, like they were on Hawaiian time. And Peter said, no, just exhausted. As I said, on board, Pat Morrissey, Peter Durso, Brendan Cusick, and Scott Foreman. Ages ranging from 49 to 54. Brendan actually had his 50th birthday on board, and it was his idea 3 years ago to celebrate his birthday rowing across the Pacific. I hope they've forgiven him for that. Group hugs.
I'm in neutral, Manny.
They sent a beautiful, heartfelt message to their supporters, and to each other. It was so lovely. And if you didn't see that, you can go back and have a look at it on their socials.
Enjoy the moment, guys.
There are a few tears.
Can we have a little space?
And I'm sure there are a few more right now. So their charity is the Michael J. Fox Foundation for Parkinson's Research. And if you don't know Michael J. Fox, Marty McFly from Back to the Future. Certainly a feature of my childhood entertainment. Watched it on repeat a few times. Great films. And like I say, their goal is to raise as much money as possible for Parkinson's research. Their aim was actually $28 million. And that's for the 2,800 miles that they rode from California to Hawaii. 2,800 miles. And they are so close to reaching that target of 28 million. Found out this morning it's around nearly 25 million. And the wonderful thing about their campaign is that
They got four ready
for
to go.
each dollar raised, it is triple matched. So a $25 donation will equal $100 to the charity. No joke. By far the biggest amount of money that we've seen raised in this race. And 100% of that goes to finding a cure for Parkinson's.
Turtle right in front of us.
And they say the proceeds will be in researchers' hands within 30 days of this very moment. Big hugs. Oh, I just love to see the hugs.
Yeah, it's okay. Yeah. Yeah.
And what an achievement. I mean, just before they left Monterey, California, I think they'd raised only about 13 million. I say only. They'd raised a whopping 13 million. So that's over 10 million that they've raised while they've been out on the ocean. Their boat, as many of you know, American spirit,
You guys want to
the epitome of what these guys represent.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And it's a complete true team effort. Not only does Pat on board have Parkinson's, diagnosed 4.5 years ago, but so does Matt Ackerman, their fundraising lead. And what a phenomenal job Matt has done. Land support, raising all those funds and supporting the team. There we go.
Yeah, boy!
The moment they've been waiting for.
Come on, guys! Well done! Well done, boys! Woo! Go on, boys! Well done! Come on! All right! Yeah! Come on! Woo! One more time, boys! Yeah! All right! Yeah! Well done, congratulations!
They celebrate having more than 125 years of human-powered experience between them, including an 8,000 meter peak climb in the Himalayas, alpine ascents in Alaska, Canada, and South America, ultra running, cycling, and skiing events, and the race across America. So really quite used to an endurance challenge, but I wonder if there's anything quite like this one.
The wind's blowing them this way.
Patrick and Pete had extreme seasickness in the initial days. Look at them cheering on their supporters from the pier.
I'm a little bit backwards.
I don't know if you can hear that, but they are screaming from that pier.
Just when they start the row.
So the initial seasickness meant that there was a slow progress in the earlies. They broke an oar 3 days in with the wild and ferocious conditions, as they called them, saying they were at their wits' end with it. And that was just within 3 days. So we're going to go in, meet them on land. We're going to go ahead of them. They're going to row themselves those last few oar strokes in, and where we'll see all their friends, family, and supporters cheering them on as they step into the water for the first time, toes in the sand, after 41 days across the mid-Pacific. So stay tuned. We'll put on a holding screen. Keep your messages of support coming in, like I say, not just in the live chat, but also in the main messages so that these guys can read it afterwards. They won't be able to read the live chat because that gets deleted, sadly, once we edit it. So make sure you get your messages into the main chat, into the main comment section as well. For now, thank you so much for watching. See you in a few moments' time. Congratulations, Human Powered Potential! Hello and welcome back to the arrival of Human Powered Potential into Hanalei Bay, Kauai. They have made it to the shore with all of their fans waiting to greet them. Look, they were yelling from the pier just moments ago. And now they're silently waiting for this moment, this very moment, human-powered potential.
Ladies and gentlemen,
The ultimate aim was to find a cure for Parkinson's and to raise as much money as possible. Their goal was 28 million. Oh, they're close. I believe it's around 24 million, 25 million. We'll find out exactly.
potential!
We'll find out exactly when they step onto the podium. Their eyes are bright with pride. Oh, they couldn't be happier to be here.
So, would we like to see these four incredible, inspirational men step onto land? Danger, danger. Who's the first?
There's always a discussion about who's the first one to step off the boat. If you're just joining us, welcome back. The world's toughest row, Pacific 2024, for the arrival of human-powered potential who were tested to their limits, rowing 41 days, 2,800 miles across the mid-Pacific from Monterey, California, all the way to Hanalei Bay here in Kauai. And Pat is the first off the boat, 53 years of age. Pat has been living with Parkinson's. Scott next. Peter's coming next.
Whoa!
And Brendan.
Stop moving. Stop it. You're an earthquake. Okay, guys. Okay, guys. Let's go. Long way. This is wow. Ben, how are you feeling? A little wobbly. Walking. Both. No, incredible. Okay, team. What's it going? Exhausted. Wait for your partner. Yeah. Yeah. It's really weird. Yeah. Let's give them a little room.
The moment as they step out of the water. And straight in with the families.
Hold me up, because I'm going to fall over. Oh.
They're kissing me. Yes, you're.
So lovely. Right. Oh my God. Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
Such sweet moments down here in Hanalei Bay. Not a dry eye in the place. No one wants to let anybody go. Pat, Pete, Brendan, and Scott have arrived after 41 days rowing in the world's toughest row, Pacific 2024. Beautiful arrival to Hanalei Beach.
Hey, hey. Oh, love you, love you, love you. Oh, thank you. I know. Yeah, no. That's coming. Oh. I really mean it. I knew you could do it. I knew you could do it. Congratulations. Are we surprised?
No. No. And some really deep breaths. As we met them out on the water, they said they could smell land from quite some way out this morning as the sun rose. The time now is just minutes to 9 a.m. and the sun rose just after 6 a.m. And they said, I asked them what they could smell, and they said they could smell the land, they could smell the earth, the fresh earth.
Yeah. That way, Peter. It's really amazing. Went through the crazy stuff, but it was incredible, and we were able to stay together and get here. We made it.
You made it.
Made it.
You did it.
Think about all those people watching you and about the foundation and money you've been able to raise. Incredible. I've been hearing about it. I haven't been able to look at much of the posting, but I've heard rumors, and it's just the Michael J. Fox Foundation is an amazing, amazing foundation, and we're going to make a change. We're going to find a cure. The the Parkinson's community has stepped up. Friends and family have stepped up. Love you, Michael. Love you, buddy. Mama. Love you guys. Where's my sis?
Like I did. That's all I have to say about that.
Yeah, that's at this point. Morrissey, yeah, we'll go get some food. But the important stuff. Yeah, yeah. Get my legs back. Is this at all what you expect at this moment? Thank you. It's hard to explain the emotions you go through on the journey and what you expect. You go back and forth and what you want, and this is above and beyond. Incredible, incredible.
All right, we're walking.
Okay. Let's go. Yeah. Great. Thank you, Pat.
On the whole, rowing 2,800 miles across the mid-Pacific is incredibly physically demanding on all our rowers. And it's relentless. I mean, there's no let up, and we've heard that from the teams that have already arrived in this year's race. Generally, they row 2 hours on, 2 hours off, but many teams change those schedules depending on the conditions or how fast they want to row. If they need to row 3 up in a fourth team, some people might not even get an hour's rest. And the pressure on Pat's condition was quite something. The team insisted that he receive more rest, but he was determined to row on. And it was quite the fight to get him to take that rest.
Clip a microphone just on your neck.
Absolute kudos to the team spirit that they all pulled together, supported each other to ensure that everyone received the required rest. Keep your messages of support coming in, everybody. Keep sending your comments in the comments section so that these guys can read them afterwards. The live chat won't be available once we've edited this video down to cut out particularly the middle section where they're rowing from the moment that we left them for their flares, after their flares, to the moment that they come into the shore. So make sure you put your comments into the main section so that they can read them afterwards.
Brennan, Scott, why did it?
Those relentless early conditions soon became more favourable, although still all the teams really experienced the unpredictable currents that ebbed and flowed, and then the heat, when the heat rose as they got closer and closer to the islands, both on deck and in the cabins, they said were awful. And as those conditions changed and became a little bit more difficult, with that heat, so did morale, which is inevitable, really, because it's such a long, long way. But
Robin? This whole thing's moving.
Peter kept himself entertained with a brekkie of dark chocolate, cheesecake, and chili roasted pistachios. You know, anything goes when you're on the ocean.
Looks great.
And there was also a moment when Scott, who you can see pointing there on the right, had a little flying fish feature while he was on the ocean. The flying fish, you know, they fly, they hit the rowers, they land and die on deck, sadly. But not only did they raise money to row the Pacific, but Scott took up the challenge to eat two flying fish for even more donations. So if you were one of those people that donated, I don't know, give us a thumbs up in the comments for Scott taking I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out Here to a whole new level. Can't imagine that was a particularly tasty breakfast for him.
Every brother.
There we go, hats on. All together now. They said they saw lots of whales on day 1 and 2 and a pod of porpoise, but nothing. They said they didn't see anything in the rougher seas. They did see a white-tailed tropic bird.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Hanalei Bay in beautiful Kauai. Here they are. They started their journey June 8th from Monterey in California. They're now here at the finish line of the World's Toughest Row Pacific 2024. Human Power Potential! Before we continue with the celebrations, we have a very traditional welcome by some amazing young guys who have been up all night because we have had a very early arrival earlier today. But they are on it. Here they are, and they will do a typical traditional blessing and welcome.
Thank you, guys. Thank you. Yeah. I'm excited to be here. Yeah.
Uolaia ka makaloala. Uolaia ka makaloala. Uka ike aloha la. Uka ikia ka haloala. Ka vehi mai nā lehua. Mai ka ho'ohui a ka halawaea. Mahalo e nā pua. Mahalo e nā kapuna la ea. Mahalo me ke aloha la. Mahalo me ke aloha la. Mahalo.
A big applause.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you.
And I say it at each arrival, I do see a future ocean rowing team right there. Ladies and gentlemen, what a beautiful arrival and to be received like that here in Kauai. So, as I mentioned, you started your journey in Monterey, California, June 8th, and now you're here after 41 days, 1 hour and 57 minutes.
Yes. Thank you. Thank you.
The certificate of achievement and a congratulations from our adjudicator, Ocean Rowing Stars, a gift back from One Hotel, Hanalei Bay. Also with the very famous t-shirt saying, I rode to Kauai.
Yes.
The rest you see out there, they fly. They take the easy way. You certainly didn't. What a journey you guys have had. Incredible, inspiring to watch you all the way, all the content you have sent home. You have also set within the race a world record for the most raised funds for an incredible and very important charity. You have raised funds and awareness for the MJ Fox Foundation. And there's been so many kind persons out there contributing, and there's been specifically one who are tripling everything that's being donated. So if you donate $1, it will be tripled. So to date, I will start to say how many money you have raised per mile. You have raised more than $9,000 plus per mile, giving a figure of $24,700,000. All right. These guys, they had a goal of raising 28 million, and obviously the fundraising is still on until the end of August, and everything will be tripled, donated until that date. When I saw the announcement about what you wanted to raise, I asked your social media manager, Barry, whether there was 1 0 too many. I thought this is never going to happen. But it's so important, and you have inspired so many people around the world and are still doing it. To see you guys here, to see my content team coming in from the ocean with tears in their eyes. And I have to be careful not to crack my voice as well. But here you guys are. First of all, Pat, how does it feel? You have just rowed the Pacific to Kauai from Monterey. Tell us about it.
It's wonderful. It is an epic, crazy, exciting, um, every different emotion type of experience. This team, they help me up every single time. I love you guys, and we did this together for the Michael J. Fox Foundation, and we're bring a cure to Parkinson's. That's our goal, and that's what they do. It's wonderful to be here. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, everybody, for showing up.
Scott, being in a boat, four men, all having a goal about reaching the finish line, and obviously you raise a lot of awareness and funds, as I just mentioned. But there's so much in doing a crossing like this. Tell us about some of the challenges out there and good moments.
Um, oh, man, that's a loaded question. Uh, so many incredible moments of joy and laughter, especially in the middle of the night when there was no horizon line. It was just black, and there were. It was just a surreal experience in so many ways. The
We are hilarious at 3 a.m.
we're very funny.
At 3 a.m. 3 a.m. We're very funny.
The bond that we have, um, I thought it was, I thought it was the strongest bond I've ever experienced, and I didn't even understand that it still was limitless, and there was so much more for us to endure together, which we did. The ocean gave gave us a lot of challenges, way more than we could have ever imagined or anticipated. It was very different than in the brochure.
Always read the small things.
That being said, we thought we were done with the ocean, and it wasn't done with us, and there were a lot more lessons to learn and boundaries to break through, and we did, and here we are.
So, one more question before you live interview with Michelle on YouTube. What can you take away from this journey?
That that the human potential is limitless. We can really come through and do anything that we set our minds and our hearts and our spirits to. We had low spots and we had some really high, amazing spots as well. And we carried each other through it. But just when you think you're maybe hitting the bottom, you find something really remarkable that carries you up higher and higher and just brings some strength that you didn't know existed. So, there's just so much that you can take away from all of this. And I hope nobody got injured back there from flying over. So just there's so much to take away from the experience of just being in such a simple environment, but such a hostile one at the same time, with the ocean throwing everything at you, testing your very spirit, your very resolve and strength, but knowing that you can carry through with it, and you can do it because I knew I could do it because I had these three amazing humans right next to me, and I also had what was in my heart and mind and spirit. So, there's just it's untapped what any human can do if you just put your heart and mind to it. So just remember that.
Well said. A big applause for him.
I just want to say thank you.
Thank you, Scott. Thank you. That's definitely worth a big thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, you witnessed it all here on a beautiful Thursday morning. Our second arrival today into Hanalei Bay. Human power potential, world record for most raised funds within the race history. And a crossing of 41 days, 1 hour and 57 minutes. Let's give a big, big hip hip hooray for these four incredible human beings. Human power potential, hip hip! Hip hip! Hip! Well done, guys. We're doing a live interview now with Charlotte on YouTube, and then soon is lovely food over here in Springs.
Yes.
And Backwood family.
All right. Can't wait to sit down and eat something.
Yeah.
I bet. Hi, guys.
Sit down.
Are you,
Want to sit down
if
here?
you want to sit down, you're more than welcome. Quick seat while we
Let's do it.
You want to sit?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
let's do it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just can't wait to sit to eat instead of laying down. And
I bet.
Nothing dehydrated.
Squeeze in nice and tight so I can get you all in shot. Oh, yeah.
it's all just go for my voice.
Squeeze in nice and tight so I can get you in shot. That's it. That's it. Last chance to get cozy.
It's not our last chance.
No. Oh, good. I'm glad to hear that. So they were just talking about food, Scott. I have to ask. How tasty were those flying fish?
Okay. They weren't tasty, but they weren't intolerable. And knowing that we probably set a world record for the most expensive sushi on the planet, in history was I'd do it 1,000 times again, but I hope that I don't have to.
Do you know how much they were worth in the end?
Last I heard, we were at $104,000
For eating flying fish?
for eating 2 flying fish.
And one of them, I mean, I don't think you can count one of them.
One of them was very small.
Yeah.
That was a bit of a teaser.
The teaser, yes.
The appetizer.
Okay, so Pat, tell me, how has the row, I mean, 41 days, 2,800 miles, how has that affected your condition?
Oh, that's a tough one. It was um, it impacted me. It was tough. Um, my right side didn't like it, didn't like it at all, and it decided to have a little mind of its own. But with these guys, every single time they stepped up and helped me through the situation. I'm a little stubborn, a little hard-headed. There were certain times I had to be, I call it,
Mediated.
yeah.
Yeah, hostile takeover. Hostile takeover. Mutiny.
It was a mutiny. I think I rode 5 days with my left hand, and then they finally said, "I don't think this is sustainable. We need to do something."
We did like 12 circles.
Yeah, we just kind of. There's a reason why we got behind it. We just kind of go in circles. I'm trying to make light of it, but it was exhausting. But the I really think that the point is you can continue to live your life and work through things, find solutions, put yourself around the right people, and continue to move forward with or without Parkinson's. And that's what I came across on this road. You can still live your life and have a very productive and adventurous life.
Oh, thoroughly inspired. Thank you, Pat. So listen, you've got your friends, family, all your supporters back home watching, and there are so many comments coming in. What would you like to say directly to them?
Thank you. Thank you so much for the support.
Thank you for your support.
Yes. Yeah.
You really were, to use Brendan's adage, you were our tailwind. You brought us home.
Yeah.
And we
did.
boy did we need it because there wasn't
We didn't
one
get
out
much
there.
tailwind out
there. We ended up calling the trade winds the trader winds because they
continued to
they didn't deliver.
They teased and didn't deliver. Over and over.
But
Every one of these
this
people,
community,
everyone watching,
we felt you.
Yes.
we did.
Every time we needed it, something came up
Yep.
and something was posted and passed on to us
Yep.
that lifted us to this point where we can continue to move forward every time.
Every time.
And you made us cry at least a dozen times.
Yeah.
Every time a message came across, we were a mess. It was phenomenal.
Well, there wasn't a dry eye.
Support. It was like a breath of fresh air every time, and just the oars became lighter, the water became easier to move, the boat moved faster. And so, for every person out there that really was there and is there for us, know that it made a tremendous difference. So, thank you.
Yes, thank you. Thank you.
And help us get to 28 million.
Yes.
And
Please keep donating.
And we'll pass it because
Yep.
we are intent to continue on this journey. We're ready for the next chapter. We'd like to close this one, but the next chapter is to find a cure for Parkinson's.
And the donations will be in the hands of researchers, I'm told, 30 days after the end of August. So keep on donating. There wasn't a dry eye on the beach today, mine included. It was amazing. You are a breath of fresh air. Thank you for arriving into Kauai. You can enjoy a proper meal. Race director Carsten and head safety officer Ian giving the gentlemen a hand there to get to their table. Lots of fresh fruit and salad awaits. And more hugs from family. That's what we're talking about. human-powered potential. Our 7th team have arrived in the World's Toughest Road Pacific 2024. We still have one more team to come, another US team, United Row, are due in around the 26th. Again, it's a long way off. We've got, what, 7 days, a week to go. They might speed up. Keep your eye on the YB Races tracker. We're going to keep updating on our socials. So if you're not following, make sure you follow along World's Toughest Row on all social platforms. We look forward to seeing you shortly in a week. We're going to enjoy Hawaii in the meantime. If you're down here, I hope you're enjoying it too. We look forward to seeing you soon.